Peace. Quick. Think fast, right quick. Want to bring up how I just had a little experience on the bus. Matter of fact, that's kind of why I'm doing this thing fast. But basically, how like most houseless, quote unquote, homeless people, most crazy people, that's the real, true gods and beings from you know what I'm saying, from the astral planes, from higher dimensions. And reason why I'm bringing this up though, because I just had an experience on the bus where every time I get on the bus, I kind of just sit down and close my eyes and kind of meditating. Normally be listening to some binaurals, and I had the thought in my head where I'm like, I want to start gravitating towards more people who's interested in crystals like the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Like since I've been around and out here, I haven't gravitated towards that person with that. You know what I'm saying? That has that love for crystals, on a level that I do. So not too long after I had that thought, I kind of crack my eyes open because again I'd be closing my eyes. I crack my eyes open. It's a lady like, oh yeah, I like your jewels and stuff, and we end up talking about crystals. But the thing is, though, she gets to a point too where she says she is a cherub. Like a cherub is like a fallen angel. Matter of fact, before she said that, she telling me all kind of other stories. And then my spirit guide, talks to me and like, tells me to give her a crystal. So I gave her a piece of quartz, a little small piece of Isis quartz. And from there, that's when it, went like, well, and it's the thing for somebody open-minded and spiritual like me who's been on DMT trips, who knows how big and vast this universe is. Like as she's talking to me, matter of fact, I think she was surprised at how much I was actually listening to her. But she was like, yes, she was like, I'm Isis and I'm a cherub. A cherub is like a certain type of angel. You know what I'm saying, basically. But she was like, yeah, I'm a cherub, and I'm also like a twin. She was like my other evil twin is working with the cartels and stuff like this. But I'm bringing the light in, and she was like, but what we doing is bringing the light in so we could start tapping into the Mother Earth's intelligence. Like what's funny is like as much as like some of those people may sound crazy, they make a lot of sense just as much as they may sound crazy also. But that's another thing too. I want to just tell you too to take heed to some of those conversations from, people that may seem houseless, homeless, or crazy. That may be like a message from, from a God, from a spirit guide, whether it's yours or from, just a guide in general. You know what I'm saying, or some type of being that's trying to, present a message or some information to you. Because also, as she talking about cherubs and being a cherub, she also brought up some books, like certain information I should check out. But also, one of them was a book called Fractals, Chaos, and Power Laws. And I just recently went and go look it up, and I'm like, all right, damn, like that book seemed like matter of fact, because I'm soon about to see if I can't find a PDF or get it on Amazon, but you know just bringing up how yeah, Earth's changing and the weather's about to get bad. Just basically speaking from a guide or angel-like point of view. Now, is this lady really, really, Isis and the church? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? In the actuality of it, but you know, she provided information that could stand as evidence, building the evidence towards the argument of her being a cherub or, a fallen god or angel. And in most cases too, because I noticed to me, I realized when I just thought about it, like, well, like the people who are like movie stars and people who are great, like where they're famous, along with, a little bit of the spiritual essence. I feel like those people are demigods. Those people are people who were, their last incarnations or last times they were here, or in general soulfully, they have they had a lifestyle where they were, part God, part human, so they understand how to bring the godly essence into the physical form. That's why, like old souls, like how I made a video about old souls struggling with manifesting abundance, because we are truly of that God essence where we like, all right, nah, I ain't gotta jump through no hoops to, physical. Like I'm a God, like I should be creating, with the thoughts and with my vibrations. So that's why we don't chase down that physical material way of manifesting things and of dealing with things, you know what I'm saying? So all this, has a real legitimate foundation to it as far as like context clues to, making it believable. And she also asked me too, later, she's like, do you believe in reincarnation and, different things? I'm like, "Oh, yes, I know of reincarnation. I just believe in it." But basically that was just my experience this morning. So basically, I came across a fallen angel, and I'm trying to think of some of the other information she was bringing up, but basically, like talking about, and we're gonna revamp technology, almost like talking about revamping Atlantis or Lemuria, because she was like, we're gonna, we're gonna still have technology, but we're gonna get away from these machines and stuff, and we're gonna tap into the technology of Earth, to our spirituality, and matter of fact, because in most cases, most of those people who come off as crazy and all this, you would think, they most cases they sound like way kind of off in some cases, but she was like, she would only not make sense to a person that's not into any of this information. But honestly, she didn't sound crazy at all. Like the way she was presenting the information made a lot of sense, and you could tell she wasn't quote unquote off the rocker, like way out there. But even if, what I'm saying, again, like how I brought up about Down syndrome people are autistic, what I'm saying, being beings, from different dimensions. That's like, all right, I'm not gonna, this material world, it don't mean nothing to be a person with a status and this and that. I just want to experience on Earth. Matter of fact, on a level like a God, where I want people taking care of me and everything, so, whether somebody with like some type of mental disorder or, autism, things of this nature. That could be a guide, like in essence, like not most autism people that's not worried about being social. They like, I didn't come down here to be social. I came down here to be a guide, so you take that type of form, That's why I like houseless people, like not worrying about these material things because of your spiritual wealth. Or then you got your demiurge or your demigods, which are your movie stars, your famous people, what I'm saying, that has that flash of spirituality, but they also really into the material world also. Like it's like that balance of both, because they're familiar with the works, that God work, but also they're familiar with the material realm also. So that's why they do so well on this earthly plane. But that was just a cool experience, that I want to share. But for the most part, just sharing with y'all to never really just automatically discredit like somebody, like on that bus ride or wherever, you're out in the public somewhere and that crazy houseless homeless person start talking. If it seems like it may be going a crazy direction, hold on just a second and just keep listening. You never know what you might hear, what type of information you might get, or what being you might be actually talking to. You might be talking to, you know, to a kindred spirit or, some type of being from a different realm. So definitely stay open minded, in dealing with people on that level. You never know who you're coming across. Peace. Happy now. Now is a vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now.